Oh my god. How many? 22?
So game development's been coming along pretty nicely with ChatGPT at the moment. However, that doesn't obviously go without running into struggles.
Well, you. Uh, I mean, you just took that, didn't you? There it is. That's what we're looking for. I mean, that's facing down. You've literally just taken the same image and you've just made two of them.
Now, honestly speaking, I think it's been a pretty good run so far, where I've been focusing primarily so far creating video game assets with ChatGPT. And it's been doing a very good job, because what you'll notice is that I literally say the same thing to ChatGPT probably over 20 times in order to get the assets that I want. Now, that said, it has been really quite useful, and when it comes to code, it has been getting much better. And with the new model of ChatGPT, which is the Model 5, it's making coding 10 times quicker. Like, seriously, this stuff is spitting out 500 plus lines of code very easily. And it's making my life a lot easier, I will say. Now, at this point of recording this video, we are pretty much finalizing the combat scene mechanics. Now, I'm currently in place of putting in armor mechanics in terms of armor coverage, armor penetration, that sort of stuff, but also looking at just really refining the combat scene, because I want to make sure that this combat scene is as good as it can be and is as unique as possible.
What the fuck is that? Oh, jeez. There we are. That's what we're waiting for. God damn it. Why did it break? I mean, it had good intentions, but that just looks like it's a spear breaker. God! It's literally just made the bloody image. It is pretty much the exact same, other than the fact that the spear is slightly thinner. Oh, God. Right, we're going to do something else. Yes! Except you bloody put the background. What the hell? That's actually good, though. Somewhat.
One of the other things I've also been working on is having combat actions and making sure that each weapon has their own unique combat action. And eventually, what I will start to do, which I've already tried doing, is trying to combine the character image with the said weapon in the hopes that the character will hold the weapon in a combat stance. Now, I've tried this a few times, and one of the times it decided to grow the player character a third arm. And this was very, very interesting. However, I do believe that I can make this quite good. It's just simply a matter of going back and forth with ChatGPT.
So maybe, maybe it should be like, maybe it should be arms, legs, torso, head. Oh, God. This is a joke.
And that's all this really is. And this is what I like and enjoy about this process, is that I don't have to worry so much about the code and all the complicated bits. All I need to do is have patience to go back and forth with ChatGPT enough times to the point where I'm out of the red. Now, this is still obviously a lengthy process, and I'm still aiming to get a demo out by the end of August. And this, looking at my Trello board, I realized that I've still got quite a lot to do at the moment.
Yeah, because ideally speaking, I want to be able to get a demo out by the end of August. And I'll be honest, like, that's what, effectively within 3 weeks' time. So I think I just need to really crunch down.
And given my recent house move, I'm now hoping that I can really be settled down and I can just really get back into the process and just get stuff done pretty much. Now, there is only one thing I would say in terms of the difficulty of putting together a demo, and it's probably the fact that it just feels like at the moment I'm trying to release a full game as the demo. And I know I'm telling myself deep down that I shouldn't have to do that and that I just need to get some playable snippet so that I can get that released. However, there's so many mechanics that I really want to get implemented into the demo and into the actual game, which I believe people will really like to see. But overall, stuff has been pretty interesting, and a lot of it is just going back and forth with AI. I think, especially with this new model for ChatGPT, this is going to make things so much quicker and so much better because you can actually see what the GPT's thought process is going back and forth with a few things. And if it makes errors or if I change a bit of a script and it causes errors in 3 different scripts, it's fine because I can just copy and paste the error messages, send them to ChatGPT, and it'll know where to start. It'll know what scripts I should send it, and that stuff is really, really cool. So hopefully you're gonna keep up to date with what I've got at the moment. I should be able to get a coming soon page or a demo page out within the next week, ideally speaking. I'm still waiting to get verified from Steam. But overall, it's been a really interesting process, and I'm looking forward to getting a demo out pretty soon. So with that being said, hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll catch you soon.